6,300 pounds, one slide rear kitchen travel trailer with a big old Mac Daddy televator in a pretty functional living room. Plus, it has a king bed. I think you guys are gonna like this one. Let's go check it out. Pow. What's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, I'm down in Elkhart, Indiana, where East to West set up about 20 units for me to record. And this particular tour is going to be on a very, very nice rear kitchen travel trailer. It's the 2025 East to West Alta 2375 KRK. And again, that's going to stand for rear kitchen. The nice thing about this is it only weighs about 6,300 pounds dry, just a hair over, 63 and some change, but it's a dual axle travel trailer. So if you're someone that likes to pack rat a whole bunch of stuff, this is going to have the cargo carrying capacity enabled to do that. Plus, the entire side of this is basically one big massive slide. If you're not familiar with the brand, this is going to be one of those better built travel trailers out there. I mean, the fiberglass exterior with the aluminum frame construction. You have a ladder built onto the back with a 300-pound weight capacity, backup camera prep, spare tire, walkable roof. I have a lot of experience with Alta. I did sell them for about 6 years or so. So I've got a pretty good lasting relationship with them, but they also get cool features like a little bit higher interior height, but then also a drop frame here up front, which is going to lead you to some of the industry's, best pass-through storage, especially when you're talking about a travel trailer. It's going to be, kind of more fifth wheel-esque. I like the molded fiberglass front cap with the LED lights as well, but we're going to start on the inside, work our way around the outside. Again, it's the 2025 East to West Alta 2375 KRK. And down in the description, I'm going to put all of those specifications, including a link for Funtown RV, where you can get some deals on wheels, baby. But I mean, look at this. This is what I'm talking about, that rear kitchen. A ton of storage with the way that it is dispositioned. There is a couple brands that do floor plans similar to this, where the kitchen's in the back, and then you have a slide out right here. However, I think Alta does a pretty darn good job of really kind of separating itself from the pack. One, as a bigger guy, I like the disposition here of the theater seating, a little bit wider. They kick back nice and far back so you can take a snoozer. And then the TV on a televator is really nice. Now, I'm just running off the battery power, so unfortunately, I can't lift up the TV, but I was told it's a 50-inch TV. And I mean, look at the window right there. That is incredible. And the crazy thing is about this is it actually opens up as well. So this dinette is kind of like separation into a living room. The rear kitchen allows you to have them both combined with them being separate enough to where I think it's really nice, because when you're not using the kitchen, you don't really have the kitchen-y feel, if that makes sense. I think its openness and roomy kind of do some wonders on this. Flush mount slide, if I didn't mention too, with about a 6-foot head-high clearance. More windows over here too as well. I mean, you got the emergency exit, pull, push, and plop. You can get out in a hurry. Another window. And then, that's actually nice to know. Fully laminated slide box. And then let's see here. Oh, that's kind of twisted up in on itself. But you got, sometimes they do be like that. But you got your Dracula shades right there, baby. Stop the old skin from sizzling. Keep some nosy eyes out. You got the 2 cup holders right here and a place for your remotes, or a book. But, flip it back around. 15K standard AC as well. But that dinette does drop down for some extra sleeping. So if you want some guests to come, you can not only use the dinette, but also the recliners there too as well. Plus, these are all going to be on a slide as well. So the slide drawer, so it's not just a box hanging out there up underneath. Your control for your AC is right here. There's also going to be no vents in the floor because you are vented over on the sidewall. I believe it has a 3,500 BTU furnace on this, as well. But I mean, look at that. You got storage. You got that black glass insert, which I think is pretty darn nice. It's also got that kind of like that textured look to it, which I think kind of breaks up the monotony that is in a lot of these campers. USB and universal C, baby. So you can plug in. And again, that TV on televator, I wish I could show you that because I think that is just too cool for school. And then you have the speakers up on the top. 81 inches of head height here in the interior. So tall folks will really enjoy this. You also have the strip lighting, which I did not turn on. And the accent lighting. That makes the camper look a heck of a lot better. I mean, what do you guys think there? I finally feel like we're living the camper life now. 5/8 tongue and groove for the flooring. See here, where am I going? I'm getting kind of jigsawed around here. Let's go ahead and go back into the back. I love the accent lighting now they got turned on the floor and up on the roof. but you're also going to get things like Asdale inside and outside. So it's a little bit of a better built camper, you know, in terms of that. Like Asdale's really nice in case you have that uh-oh moment. You're going to have the heat adhered, kind of like a plastic wrap. I think it's a thermofoil, but you know, babe, if you're watching, I love you. 3 top burner to whip up all the fixings. And then you have yourself an oven, you know, big enough for a pizza or some cookies. Light, fan, microwave with all the modes that you need, including frozen vegetable, fresh vegetable, and bever. Bada bing, bada boom. You got a little fan right there. And then you have the stainless steel undermounted bowl with the high-rise faucet, whoosh, 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 hitting those dishes from all angles, along with a little cup cleaner. And yeah, a lot of good space there. You can actually fit a trash can in there. And then, of course, you are going to get, you know, the pull-out drawers. Now, the bottom 3 are not going to have this little insert. That's going to be for your utensils. The other ones are just kind of more open-ended and barren. But right over here, you have even 3 more. Plus, you got a little cubby to put a couple little knickknacks. My wife would have like little crystals or a little like coyote, you know, mini thing, like maybe like a mouse, like a little mouse thing. Right there, bada bing, bada boom. You got your dimmers, which are always nice, so you can see. It doesn't show up flashing in real life. That's just going to be on the camera because we're shooting at the you know, the frame rate. I think it's 60 frames a second. That warps that out. 12-volt refrigerator. It's going to be a 10.7 cubic footer, which is always nice. Definitely can pack right away a week's worth of food if you're using this for a couple, you know, or an individual. But the freezer section will actually keep stuff frozen. Now, as you continue on through, you have a shotgun-style bathroom, but you can see a lot of good floor space in here too, which is nice as well. You got 3-inch thick interior walls too, so that'll help inherently with some insulation and then some sound deadening, you know, as well, which might come in key, you know, in the bathroom. Porcelain foot flush throne. A lot of good countertop space, which in turn is going to turn into just a little bit of storage. Like right there's a hamper. I think that's nice. Although the hamper, you probably couldn't fit too many clothes in there. But, you know, it's nice to have nonetheless. And then access to your plumbing there too as well with a little bit of storage. You're also going to see you have the sink here. And then a little medicine cabinet. Plus you get to see the old bowling gun, baby. Tankless on-demand hot water heater. So if you're someone that likes long showers, as long as you have propane, you got long showers. And then, you know, another screen to come up in there. And of course, you do have that Dracula shade in here as well. Let me flip the camera around here for you real quick. I'm 6 foot, about 295 pounds. And you can see head height wise, you know, you are at about 6'5" or so, which is going to be nice for you taller folks. And then instead of having the Tri-Glide Glass series, they have this. And this is going across the board. Now, I heard on this one in particular, it was told me by a different brand, by the way. They said there's actually like some type of metal that's running through this that helps out with like any type of mildew or anything like that. I'm not smart enough to understand that, but sounds nice. Maybe you know a little bit about that and you can explain to me how that works. And then you flip it around and all of the east to west, unless it's a Murphy bed, are going to have a king bed, which is really nice. I'm someone that really values that extra sleeping space, so I think that's a really great feature to have. Both sides are also going to feature all of the outlets you can handle, along with like a cubby in the back here, but then outlets USB universal C and then regular outlet as well. And that's going to be an inverted outlet too. Hanging room, the 2 pull-out drawers. Goes back pretty darn deep actually. And then you have your overhead storage. And I do like that because it is going to be hands-free on the strut system. You can opt in for a second AC if you would like. Run at 50 amps, you'd have no problem there. Emergency exit, so pull, push, and plop, you can get out in a hurry. And then you're also going to have an area for your TV backer and all your appropriate plugins, including a Wi-Fi, LTE, and internet prep there too as well. But you also have, you know, a separate little door to come in and out. So you never have to be worried about getting trapped in the bathroom if someone's showering. But man, I'll tell you, the shotgun style, some people don't like it. I personally don't mind it. I think it really works in this floor plan too because it opens it up. And I just think this back area, you know, is just super, super nice. But all right, guys. What do you guys think? Drop a comment, help me out there. Hit that like and subscribe button for daily RV content. And by daily, I do mean daily, baby. I'll do something like this and just be like, Televator. Yeah, thumbnail. I got to work on the thumbnail. I'm getting made fun of by my kids. They all say I'm dorky. And I got to work on that. But all right, guys, all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes will be down in the description. And then along with that link for Funtown RV where you can check out all their locations. But 2025 Alta, 2375 KRK. Out here on the exterior, I think it's got a nice neutral look. It'll look good virtually behind any truck. You also have a little bit of a wider stance here on the axle, which is going to be a dual axle. And then, you know, I don't know much about this suspension system that they were talking about, but they said there's something about welded and the bolt. I don't know. We'll have to look into that a little bit. But they are using Goodyear endurance tires, and they're the ST 205-75 R15, so 15-inch tire. You have your outlets and your cable hookup, and again, the dual entry, the solid steps, the screen door, friction hinge on the door as well with the big old awning. We already showed you that pass-through storage, but I'm going to show you again right here. I just think that is such a nice feature to have, and if I was shopping, that would be something I would feel very lucky to have. The inverted outlet, again, out here on the exterior, and then up in the front, the molded fiberglass front cap with the LED lights, rock guard. You're also going to have a power tongue jack, 2 20-pound propane bottles, along with a place where you can put the dual batteries. Now, as we continue heading on through to the back, you have outlet, place for your cable. You're also going to see marine grade exterior speakers. So one right here and one right there. Again, that ladder to get on top. This is going to be a fully walkable roof. You also have an LP quick connect back here on that corner. So if you want to hook up, you know, a grill or something of that nature, you are more than able to do so. You also have a spray port for a little bit of exterior water. The bumper with the spare tire. This is going to be the back end of your on-demand hot water heater, and then you have your 30 amp connection and individual controls for the power stabilizer jack. So I think that is pretty darn nice to have. You know, you can control left and right, basically, you know, either way that you want to do it. So that's going to be under there, along with one of your drain valves. They're also going to be prepped for slide toppers. So right there on the corners, you can see that little black bar. So basically a slide topper, something that goes on top of the awning, top of the slide, sorry, rather, and it prevents debris from falling on top of your unit. It's one of those pay-to-play things where it really helps you, you know, mitigate the time spending on prep and takedown of the unit. But it does cost a little bit of money, so it depends on what you value. Otherwise, get up there and clean it. Sewer outlet connection, and then you're also going to have access to your valves right there. It's kind of funky. But you also have the black tank flush and then the other controls for your stabilizing jacks right there as well. Now over here in the front, again, drop frame. That's where you're getting that height. You also have a pretty darn impressive docking station right there. So, you know, you have your cable and satellite, you have your battery disconnect, the solar charge controller will be right there. Also hot and cold water in the form of an outside shower with your city water connection and your fresh water, as well as a couple of outlets. But you can check that out. I mean, 6,232 pounds, can't beat it. All right, guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Again, my name is Hunter. This is the 2025 East to West Alta 2375 KRK. See you.